In today's video, I'm going to touch on a topic that is extremely important for me because of the amount of emails that I have to answer. And something that needs to be made clear from me to you is that I am not a medical professional, medical doctor. I hold no degrees in the medical field. I cannot give medical advice. And I get a lot of emails asking me advice based off of symptoms that you have. Now, it's one thing for me to talk about my opinions of opiate addiction, recovery, drug addiction, how these types of lifestyles can hurt your health, what kind of things to look out for. That's one thing. But when you contact me and ask me my advice on symptoms, I'm going to tell you the same thing every time. Okay? I mean, I have disclaimers on my emails letting you know that I'm not a doctor or a medical professional, but I'm going to tell you to go to a doctor. And there is a lot of emails coming in, and this has been going on for years, but I want to make it clear that when you write in and you have something that is not normal happening in your body, okay? You have prolonged diarrhea, okay? If you've gotten clean, let's say 8 months ago, and you've had diarrhea this whole time, that's an issue, okay? That's something that you need to go see a doctor about. One of my biggest recommendations for people, and this again is my opinion, that after you have gone through all the stages of withdrawal, you are in a safe place in your recovery, there is very good reasons for you to go get a full physical from your primary care physician. Okay, the reason that is that when I had mine done, I wanted to know if I did any damage to my body. Okay, I wanted to know what needed to be worked on. I wanted to look at my blood. I want to see my liver enzymes, everything. I wanted to see what damage was done and what I could do to fix it. Okay, I wanted to know if I had any hidden ailments that I didn't know about because I was numb for so long. I mean, you can have diseases going on in your body that would normally cause somebody pain. Like your body's trying to tell you something, an alarm's going off, and that alarm is completely muted because you're so doped up you can't feel the alarms. Okay? So my recommendation 100% is after you've gone through withdrawal, especially if you go through withdrawals at home and you do everything quietly, go get a physical. Your doctor may ask why you want a physical. That's not important. You don't have to say that you want a physical because of this or that. You just want to have a clear mind. You haven't had a physical in a very long time. You want to make sure everything's working right in your body. That's all you have to say. Okay? So my 100% recommendation is to go see a doctor and get a full physical, get blood work done, get everything checked out. Okay? Make sure everything in there is working the right way. Okay? And to hit back on that topic, I'm going to save everyone some time that when you write me and you say, I have this symptom, and this symptom, and this symptom, is this normal? Okay, that's an okay question. I'm going to tell you, you know what, in my opinion, over thousands of conversations with people and years of talking with people about this, that isn't too common. I'll say that, but the very next thing I'm going to say is if you ever have a question about something that's going on internally that you are not sure of, go to the doctor. Okay? There is nothing you can lose by going to a doctor, explaining that something does not feel right, and having them run tests. Now, I get it. Not everybody has insurance. I don't have insurance. Okay? Well, actually, I just recently got insurance. But for a long time, I never had it. Okay? And I know what it's like to not be able to go in there with a full, with confidence and have insurance. But we're talking about your health. All right? The whole reason of you getting clean was to save your life. Now, one more step ahead of that is if something's going wrong, something doesn't feel right, you need to take care of your body. You need to make sure everything is 100%. Okay, I'm going to beat this beat this down, this topic, because this is so important. Okay, so if you have any questions ever about your health, go to your doctor. If you are in pain, something's not right, don't wait it out, okay? Because that's what I did with the pulmonary embolisms I had. I was in pain on Thursday night. Excruciating pain, not as bad as it was that made me to go to the hospital, but something was wrong. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to move the way I am. I was in bed with my wife, and I woke her up. I was like, you know what? I think I'm just sleeping the wrong way. Maybe I pinched a nerve in my back. Something's not right. I was able to go back to sleep. I woke up for work. Everything was fine. But my body was telling me something's going on here. You need to take care of it. And I ignored it. And that's when I went to bed after work the following night. In the middle of the night, it was just game over. It was time to take care of it. So, the sooner the better. Do not be afraid to go to a doctor. If it's nothing, okay, it's nothing. But it's better to get it checked. Because if you're like me and you wait too long, I'm very lucky I'm still here. Okay, because if I would have waited, if things didn't go the way they did with the pain and getting me out of the house, I would have died. Okay, pulmonary embolisms are no joke. And who would have thought that I would have had one? You know what I mean? I didn't even know I had I was predisposed to them because of a blood condition that was hereditary that nobody even knew we had. Okay? So, get checked out. Ever have an ailment, something doesn't feel right, don't contact me thinking that I'm going to give you, medical advice, because I won't. I'm going to have to protect myself first of all. I mean, I got a family. I don't want to get sued. All right? I mean, I love all of you, but I don't have the ability or capability to give you any type of advice because I don't have an education in it. I don't have a certification. I am not in any way, shape, or form qualified to give you medical advice. All right? So whenever I do talk to you, it's just based off of information and opinions I have over conversations and personal experience. Okay? Disclaimers out of the way. I hope all of you have a fantastic weekend. I am looking forward to another fun-filled weekend with my kids and my wife. I had I don't sleep much as it is. I don't know if you guys can tell. I slept like a half hour last night. I had a lot going on. I had a lot of work to do. But then, I couldn't fall asleep. It was a rough night. But I have a feeling I'm going to sleep pretty good tonight. All right, so check out some more videos. Leave some comments. If you'd like to share your story, you can email me at ryan@compsport.com. In the subject line, put YouTube story, my story. Let me know if you want to use your first or last name or stay anonymous. I'm going to wish-wash with the stories and me speaking about certain topics again. It's been a very long time since I hit on topics. I do have over 450 videos, but people don't like going back into archives. When I've seen channels, I don't feel like searching through the archives either. All right, so I don't blame you. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go through each one of the topics again, hit on them again, and just, it's a revolving door. I'll go through them every, 150 topics over and over and over again because there's only so many topics you could possibly talk about with this. And in between those, I will be sharing recovery stories because they are absolutely motivating and inspiring to hear how people have gotten into recovery, stayed in recovery, and what worked for them. All right? So, like I said, if you have a story for me, email me. And check out some more videos and have a fantastic weekend. Be safe, and I'll see you guys back on Monday. All right? Take care.